Hey everybody, welcome back to another new and noteworthy mod review. Today we're going to take a look at the seed potato farm. But before that, this video is brought to you by Jamberry and Rob Woods. Thank you for being farm barons. So the seed potato farm is a mod that can be found over the farmingsimulator.com website or the in-game downloadable content menu. And as of the 1.0 release, this mod is available for all platforms. And I have to say, this mod is extensive and is very, very interesting. It really adds a whole lot of additional gameplay for farmers who are working with potatoes. And this mod packs in a whole boatload of stuff. What you see right before you is only a fraction of what is available. We have also 2 custom sell points, and we have a modified biogas plant that is set up to take waste potatoes. What this mod does is it introduces several different potato types. We have waste potatoes, we have seed potatoes, then we have premium potatoes, and then we have the ability to put premium and seed potatoes into potato boxes, or we could take and put premium potatoes into bags like that using this bagger. Now inside this main shed is where we're going to find the various seed potato sorting. So we have to deposit our potatoes here. This machine will then sort our potatoes into 3 boxes. We'll have waste potatoes, seed potatoes, and premium potatoes. At that point, we're going to be able to go inside this section of the building. And inside here, there are 3 coolers. 3 very large coolers. And we have lines on the floor to represent where you should place and line up your potato boxes. So you could put waste potatoes in here, seed potatoes, and premium potatoes, or really whatever. We have 2 additional buildings. The forklift did not come with the mod. I added that. We have 2 additional buildings. These are additional storage buildings that will offer you 3 additional cooling areas. We have machine storage, and one of these buildings has a workshop trigger. This one does not. We have an interesting way of kind of getting it out of here. We have the farmer's market, and it is set up to accept premium potatoes and seed potatoes as well as waste potatoes. And then we have a supermarket that is set up to accept premium potatoes as well as all the other crops that supermarkets and farmers markets are set up for. And you can bring the waste potatoes to the biogas plant to then generate energy and digestate. That's not it, because we also have a very large potato topper. We have a power harrow with liquid fertilizer. We have a larger capacity conveyor belt here in order to feed the potato sorter. And then we have modified potato planters that have been configured to accept seed potatoes. Let's take a look at where all this stuff is in the shop and build mode. So if we go to build mode under buildings, we then have our 2 sheds here. We have potato storage expansion. This is the building that has the 3 coolers and then a little bit of a storage area. We have the same building, except this time it has a workshop trigger in the storage area. 105,000 and 107,500 respectively. Under production, we have the potato storage and sorting facility. Now this spawns in backwards. We rotate it, you'll see a small person door. Let's get where the sun is at. So if we rotate it, you'll see a small person door down here to the lower right, just above the landscaping tab. That is the front of the building. So if we go through this door right here, that is where the sorting facility is at. The back here is where you're going to find those 3 coolers. So when you're placing this particular facility, look for that person door down there in the lower right. We have a extended biogas plant. This one will accept waste potatoes. And then we have the potato bagging production. And you can see that bar, that crossbar in the top there. That is the back because we're going to put the potato box right there on top. Under selling points, we have then the supermarket extended. Sorry, the farmer's market extended. It's going to accept all of the farmer's market products, as well as premium, seed, and waste potatoes. And then we have the supermarket extended that is set up to accept premium potatoes in bags and premium potatoes in potato boxes. And that's all the buildings. Then we move into our vehicles and implements. We're going to go to mods and DLCs, potato farm. We can buy potato boxes. They hold 2,000 liters, and you can see they hold 2,000 liters of pretty much every fill type, as well as waste potatoes, seed potatoes, and premium potatoes. We have the Grimmy RH2460. This is a modified variant of the base game conveyor belt. It has a larger capacity of 20,000 liters and accepts potatoes and sugars meats. We have the HK25 with liquid fertilizer. This is a power harrow. And then we have the TJP610. This is actually a topper. So you're going to use this to top the potatoes before harvesting. Has a 6-meter working width. And then we have the GL420 and the GL860 Compacta. They are potato planters, and they have been set up to accept standard potatoes as well as seed potatoes. So now that we know what is included in the pack, let's get some of this stuff moved out of the way, and let's demonstrate how we're going to use this potato sorting facility. And then once we have some waste potatoes, seed potatoes, and premium potatoes, what we can do with each of those different types of potatoes, and just see how much fun this type of potato farm expansion really might be. A few days have passed, and this is why. So I was testing this out and recording the video a couple days ago, late at night, and I ran into an issue. Where I had the potato belt positioned over here inside the building so that it would dispense into the potato sorter. And that was basically how I thought it was going to be set up. And that is how it should have been set up, except this mod was updated yesterday. And in the update, he mentioned that there's some sort of wonky change in the collisions with 1.3. And that prior to 1.3, the auger would overload, or the belt would overload into the sorter inside the building. But now, after the 1.3 update, this belt does not unload once you traverse these doors. So we're going to have to set the belt up outside, and then we're going to take our potato crates into the sorter. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to enter our belt, and we're going to hit B to enable pallet creation. And then we are going to exit the belt. We're going to jump in our tractor, which we have now positioned a trailer full of potatoes at the dump portion of the belt. We're going to dump our potatoes into the belt. And at that point, it is going to start creating custom potato boxes. And each potato box is going to hold 2,000 liters worth of potatoes. So at that point, you're going to need some way of transporting these potatoes into the potato sorter. And you could use something like a forklift here, or I'm going to use a telehandler because we're going to need to make use of this telehandler in a little bit. This is the electric Fairsin telehandler, base game equipment. then, as you can see, once we remove the potato box, another one is started. We're going to position this over the sorter. It is going to then dispense into the sorter. Now, when I was messing with this the other night, I wasn't seeing any sort of animations on the potato sorter. I don't know if there's animations that are expected. Would like to see an update where animations do exist, but at any rate, this is still a pretty interesting mod with respect to the added gameplay for potatoes. Let's go ahead and just dispense a couple of these. And then we will activate the potato sorter. Let's go ahead then into our production screen. We're going to go to our potato sorter. We have 4,000 potato input capacity. Let's go ahead and activate that. And now you can see for every 1,000 liters of regular potatoes, we're going to get waste potatoes, seed potatoes, and premium potatoes. And we're going to get 2,880 cycles per month. So in total, we're going to be able to run through 28,000 liters worth of potatoes in a particular month. While that's running, I'm going to go ahead and just keep feeding the potato sorter with these regular potatoes that we have just basically pulled off of the field out of harvest. I've run 20,000 liters worth of potatoes through the sorter, and we now have 5 big potato boxes of premium potatoes. They are indicated by the 45 plus. Then we have 4 big boxes of seed potatoes. They are indicated by the 35 to 45 rating. And then we have 1 box of waste potatoes, and those are indicated by the minus 35 rating right there. Now, I've gone ahead and placed a few premium potatoes over here in this storage area just to give you a general idea of how you're supposed to place them. We have these convenient lines on the ground that's going to help you with basically putting them in rows. And you can stack them up and store just a whole heap ton of potato boxes in these 3 storage areas. Let me see if I can turn this thing off. It'll quiet down. Oh, there we go. That's a lot quieter. Now, let's demonstrate what you can do with these potatoes. Now that we have premium seed and waste potatoes, let's go ahead and make use of them. So we're going to take our waste potatoes to the biogas plant. Remember, there is a placeable biogas plant that will accept waste potatoes. We have 2,000 liters of waste potatoes here. I assume we're going to have to put it in the digester, but let's just go ahead and check. Waste potatoes not accepted. All right. There we go. All right, we don't even have to put them in the top. We'll just do it right here in the middle. And once we've done that, we can turn on our waste potato biogas production. We also have the ability to make big bags of seed potatoes. Now, with respect to the potato bagging area, I have already set up, or I had already set up the potato sorter to distribute seed potatoes, and when I did that, it sent them over to the potato bagging area here. You can see we now have activated that, and we have a big bag of seed potatoes. What I did want to demonstrate was how you put those big boxes into this bagging area. And I have to say, it is a little bit of a temperamental beast. You want to make sure you are lined up very well. You are nice and square on this. And then you want to raise it up Just like that. There are collisions, so you do need to line it up pretty darn good. We'll get it in here. We'll drop it off. And then it is unloading into, as you can see here, into the input. Let's take our seed potato big bag. And what we can do is we can just put this over top of our planter, like so, to then add seed potatoes to our planter. We can also add seed potatoes directly to our planter without big bagging it. It really just depends on kind of your gameplay style, how you choose to play. And if you remember from earlier in the video, the farmer's market will accept seed potatoes, so we can even sell these seed potatoes. Let's do that. We're going to come over here to the farmer's market. Sell those seed potatoes. $467 per 1,000 liters of seed potatoes. And now let's go in here and we'll turn this off. And we'll activate the premium potato bagging. So we'll take our 45 plus potatoes. These are our premium potatoes. And we're not going to get a big bag of premium potatoes. We're actually going to get a pallet of smaller bags. And we want to make sure that we are fairly square when we try to put the crate into here. While we're waiting on that to happen, let's go ahead and use our telehandler to demonstrate taking the big box of seed potatoes and putting that in our potato planter. For that, we're going to need a telehandler or something with a higher reach than the forklift. You see right there, we are adding our seed potatoes. We can also take premium potatoes from a big potato box like these and take them directly to a sell point like the Potato Farm Supermarket. Comes with the mod. And for 2,000 liters of big potato box, we're going to get a little bit more money than we did out of our seed potatoes. There we got $1,143 for our seed potatoes. Or not our seed potatoes, but our premium potatoes. And here we have a pallet of premium potatoes. Let's shut this thing off. Oh my gosh, it's loud. So there we have a big pallet of premium potatoes, 1,400 liters. Take this. And remember what we got for the big box of premium potatoes. we should get a premium price for these bagged potatoes. It's not quite a 2,000 to 2,000 comparison, but you can see for 1,400 liters of bagged premium potatoes, we got $937. Hey guys, that is, in a nutshell, the Seed Potato Farm mod. Let me know your all's thoughts down in the comments below. I know that this mod is not going to be for everyone. That is for sure. It does add a significant bit of additional gameplay to potatoes, as opposed to just simply taking them off the field and dumping them at a sell point. Now we can come in here and we can grade our potatoes from premium potatoes, 45 plus, seed potatoes, 35 to 45, and then waste potatoes, which was minus 35. We can then store our potatoes in these specially set up bins or areas. Like we have our 2 pallets of premium potatoes here. And this particular building has 3 such areas. There are 2 additional placeable buildings that have 3 areas each. One includes a workshop trigger, the other does not. We can then sort our bag, our premium potatoes or waste potatoes over at the BGA, and then we can sell those at the 2 custom sell points included, which is the farmer's market and the grocery store. So, and until next time, happy farming.